So in about 15 minutes, I'm about to start what could be the ideal scenario as a DoorDash Dasher. Listen to this. So it's a Thursday. It's 5:30 p.m. until 7:30 p.m. scheduled. It's on $3 peak pay, not one, two, but $3 peak pay in the dinner rush a little bit later in the week. And I also have priority access to higher paying orders, which on the last shift, I calculated, at least on that one shift, was like $2.30 a mile. So we'll see if that holds true. So in 15 minutes, you and I, for the next 2 hours, are going to judge, listen, does high peak pay really mean you're going to make more money? Let's find out. All right, stacked order, $19, 3 miles, Boston Market and Starbucks, which I'm basically, I think it's this one that I'm sitting in front of. Excellent dollars to mile. Oh, both go to the same customer. What? I don't think I've ever seen that. Let me know, how often does that happen? Look at this. All right. Let me accept it before it counts down. It says Boston Market first, and then I assume this Starbucks. I'm just going to go in that order. I don't want to mess it up. I was at the Boston Market, and the lady said she just got it in her system. Well, first she said, I don't have it on my screen. She clicked on some stuff, and then she had it. She said, this one? Compare it. I'm like, yeah, that looks like it. And she's like, it's not ready yet. And you'll have that, especially if you get the request, like immediately, and you're basically right next to the store, because there might be some lag there. There shouldn't be lag, because DoorDash should organize it where they don't send it to the Dasher until the store's already accepted it and started to prep it. It's supposed to all be optimized, but it definitely happens. So I told her, I'm like, that's fine, I got a Starbucks, so let me go get the Starbucks because it's right here. Hello again.
Hello.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Good day.
You too. You see that? Boom. That is a way to do a little audible, because not everything's super smooth all the time. Sometimes you got to make a little call there. And it worked out very nicely. All right, that's all done. And don't you love when technology doesn't work, folks? I got 2 bars. That's why. So it's a delivery to a large apartment complex. It says delivered to the food delivery racks. I did. I took a picture. I clicked on confirm delivery. And then as soon as I got outside, it said drop off at food racks. I already did that. And it says complete delivery steps. I already did that. And actually, the customer came down, saw me placing the order, and she's like, so-and-so? I'm like, yep, there you go. So I can't go back in there and take it because she took the food. So it says take a picture or mark that you handed it to customer. I marked handed it to customer because I basically did, because they were right there and they confirmed the name. So if it didn't work though, should you go back in? I mean, you might want to if you didn't hand it to the customer. Listen, it doesn't matter to me that I have $3 peak pay. I'm not taking this ever. So it is $19, which sounds good cash flow wise, but it's 10.3 miles. It's a single pickup. It'll take me way out of my normal or even a busy zone here. I don't like it. The only time you should take this is if you live up there and you're done for the day and you're thinking, that's perfect, I'll get 19 bucks and it'll drop me right by home. Okay, I'm in the same spots, haven't gotten an order yet. And the hot spots that recalculate basically every 10 minutes, according to this, has disappeared. The hotspot around me has disappeared and they've moved elsewhere. So let's talk about strategy as I hopefully get an order in the next 20 seconds. So here I am. I'm in the strip. Oh, and I did get an order. Oh my gosh, folks. 11:25, 6.5 miles. I don't love it, but you know what? This is a positioning order. Get me out of the strip. The strip's not bad, but it's close to downtown. Really congested. Parking downtown. Sometimes go to the North Shore, which pulls me even further away. I like to stay in the city center or South Central or the Squirrel Hill area. That's this one. And as expected, I'm in a great zone, a great power strip. Actually, that reminds me, what is a power strip? Comment down below. Because if you don't know, we use a lot of terms, well, not a lot. We use terms here, I should say, verbiage that pertains to your side hustle. So that's going to be one of our free resources on yourdriveformike.com. It's going to be a terms and strategies, what do we want to call it? Sheet, whatever it is, reference guide, I should say. So that's going to come out sometime next week. So the way to get that, sign up for our newsletter. Go to yourdrivermike.com. At the bottom, put your email in. This is going to be completely free. Should I tell you the other one? Yeah, why not? So the other free resource is going to be the ultimate side hustle rankings guide. So in our starter guide, it's going to come with a starter guide, 50 plus side hustles to compare. But this sheet is going to list, in my opinion, okay, I'm one person. It's going to use personal experience, support pages, my knowledge of it, talking to other drivers like you, ranking on, I think, like 4 different categories, the overall side hustle. So at a glance, you can see, okay, well, this one looks so in this category. It's ranked whatever, number 11. And you can use that combined ideally with the starter guide to make your decision. All right. Well, somewhat desperate times call for somewhat desperate measures. Folks, been sitting here, nothing. I'm right by a hotspot per DoorDash, and I am just not getting anything. So what I've always superstitiously said is you can jog the app. You can try to refresh it and waken it up almost. Completely superstitious. Let me know if you think this does anything. Number 1, you can close the app and go back in, right? That's number 1. Number 2, maybe you can turn off your cell service, turn it back on, just refresh it in that sense. Now what I'm doing, because I've done that, is I'm moving. I think I told you earlier, you should never move. But if you're sitting there for, I'd say 15 minutes, that's the kicker. And if you're already near a hotspot, you shouldn't have to move. And I'm right by one, 15 minutes and nothing, I'm gonna move. I'm literally going around the corner, down the road, and parking right down this way. So I have 14 minutes left on $3 peak pay. I just need one more order. What? Yeah, one more $10 order would make this shift worth it. If I don't get something that's around that range, it's not going to be worth it. It comes down to this order. I got 14 minutes left. I'm going to wait it out if I don't get anything. I'm in a DoorDash, what is it called? Hotspot. Oh, don't you love it? They were getting my hopes up. It was going to be a fantastic shift, but we don't know yet. So hang with me. Drop a like on this video. Again, check out yourdrivermike.com, courses and resources. Sign up for that newsletter for free at the bottom of that website. And then hang with me because you and I are going to go over the numbers on this high-paying peak pay shift. And just 30 seconds later, DoorDash, you did it. You answered my call. I'm not being picky. I'm taking it. $13.50, 6.7 miles. Ooh, it's a high-paying offer, by the way. I'm going to include that in our earnings breakdown. What was the average dollars per mile of the high-paying offers on Priority Access? Great. Pizza place. Yeah. Ending destination. Fine. It's going to be the last one I'm going to be able to do on peak pay anyway. Sweet. So let's do it. If there's any problems, I'll let you know, and then let's go over the numbers. All right, so hoping to make a lot of money with $3 peak pay here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I kind of got saved on that very last order, but how much was the dead time? Was it, of course, our channel's favorite question here, was it worth it? Take a look. So tonight, 5:30 p.m. until 7:45 p.m., exactly when that $3 peak pay was going on, total gross revenue, $43.75 for a gross revenue per hour, $19.44 per hour. That is not too bad there. Now I did 3 deliveries. Technically it was 4 orders, but 3 deliveries because rarely the one stacked order was to the same person there. So 3 tips and an average of $5.17 an average tip there. That's pretty good. Again, I'm around the 4s. Let me know down below what you're around for average tip there, but that's pretty good. Business miles there, 14.8 for a payout of $2.96 per mile. That means, listen, this is how you measure the business efficiency, that dollars to mile ratio, in essence, at the end of the day here. So that means I wasn't doing a lot of driving, so I was getting good dollars to mile ratios, and I wasn't commuting, except that one that was around the corner down the block. So I'm not driving empty miles as well. Based on those business miles, a tax deduction of $9.69. But listen to this. Remember, I also wanted to track the priority orders, the high paying orders. And last shift, that was what, $2.33, I believe, average between all the high paying orders that I got. So this time I got one that equaled $6. I think it was the first one, $6.33 per mile, which is crazy. And then the second one was $2.01 per mile. So averaging $4.17 per mile on the high paying orders. Obviously that one kind of skews it there, but we're aiming, well, assuming, I guess, that high paying offers are still going to be $2+ a mile, which is what DoorDash initially said, because this order as well, I thought this was going to be pretty close, but this one was only $1.73 per mile, and there's no denotation for a high paying offer there. So it still looks like high paying offers most likely will be $2+ per mile, but unless you're a new Dasher, I mean, to qualify for priority access, even the new beta tiered rewards program, 50% acceptance rates, I can't really make sense of that. So actually, I'll have to test that after I get this trial, I should say, of priority access. Let me know your thoughts down below. Again, check out yourdrivermight.com, drop a like on this video, and consider subscribing because we have, thinking, another DoorDash shift coming very soon.